Hey everybody! Hi everybody. Y'all know how I say I'm gonna come in on you once a day. Once a day. It only makes sense that way. So I did have a message and I forgot it. Okay, give me a second. It'll come back to me like yesterday's did. Which is kind of like normal. I don't know why. So I'm shuffling my cards right now, all of you. So just have patience with me. Understand the guidance. This is where we're supposed to be. I want to wait till all my lovelies come in. So allow me to shuffle. Give me one time. But you are allowed to ask a free question. No issue. But anything after that, you're going to have to just pay the 22 something. 22. Okay? Hi there. How are you doing, sweet love? And you have one. Not a discussion. Just a Q&A. One question, one answer. I guess you're going to have to figure it out from there, huh? I'm doing good, you know. It's been a day of like a little bit of rest, a little bit of rejuvenation, a lot of luck. I ain't gonna lie. Today has been a lucky day. Like for real. I ain't gonna lie. Like I got invited to a shindig that is very exclusive, and it only has famous people there. Here where I am. So it's been like a day of entire luck. I went to the store. The lady didn't charge me for as many blacks as I got. She just only charged me for like 5 of 8 of them. I feel very lucky. Today is my day of luck. I get to move and I have more money than I thought I would. It's just been a day of luck. And thank you so much, God, Source, Universe, and everybody else for it. Really, like for real, I feel like a lucky charm today. Only there's nobody sitting beside me to receive it too. So, okay, I got all of it. Which is, it's just fortunate. I'm gonna put it like that. Fortune favors the great. It really has. Luck has been in my favor. So now I'm working on my next venture, which is getting out of this apartment and into a house. That's my next venture. But, luck favors the brave. Okay, so what's your question, sweet baby? Luck favors the brave. That's all I gotta say. When I was worried last week I was like in like worry mode, but this week I am in what everything that I was worried about last week has come into the forefront, and God, Source, Universe, angels, ancestors, they've all come through for me this week, whatever I was worried about last week. So I give them 7 days. And not that I give them 7 days, but I give it 7 days. 7 days, 9 times out of 10, what I'm worried about will come into fruition. What or whom is coming for you in love? One question, one answer, sweet baby, okay? Not in a bad way, but we all have a trajectory. So why am I getting, don't ask those, ask these. The King of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Five of Pentacles. Why do we have the Five of Pentacles? The Knight of Cups. So if I were to be, look, here's your cards. If I were to be honest with you, and I am going to be, because that's what Logic Tarot is about. Hi, sweet love. Hi, sweet love. How are you doing? If I am to be honest with you, you have what it takes, everything you need, but you need to be patient when it comes to love, because you don't want people to continue to offer you their cup and break your heart. It is what it is. So the more patience you have with God, Source, Universe, the luckier you will be. Because the Three of Cups is somebody that really is like undecided. And I don't want that for you. God, Source, Universe don't want that for you. However, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Moon card. Whatever you do get into, make sure you keep it to yourself for a while. Sometimes the Knight of Swords can be like a gossipers and all that stuff, and people that'll put stuff in your head. So do not allow that. Keep it to yourself, your Lover's card. Keep it to yourself for a while. No rush in love from me at all. Gossip? Yeah, because sometimes, look, I'll tell you this much. And it may not happen now, but it may happen in your future. So you'll get with somebody and then all of a sudden everybody's talking about it. And then somebody will put something in your head and then you'll leave the relationship in which you're in. And like the honest, real truth is we're supposed to get in and out of relationships. That's how we all combine together, like how we find our one. How many relationships have you had that you haven't had to fight for? How many relationships didn't really work out and you worked at it? So all you have to do is keep some things to yourself, because other people will definitely put things in your head and make you feel bound up. Truth is, if you cut off all the things that other people say and what their wishes are, then that's your mutual. Okay, you're very private. Okay, I understand that. Stay that way. Stay that way. And when it's meant to be public, after you guys had a time, Hermit card, of rest, relaxation, rejuvenation, and all that good stuff, King of Wands, you will know when to expose this relationship. However, as of right now, it will come. I know that's the best way. And you think I'm crazy. I mean, no, you don't think I'm crazy because we think the same. Hey, sweet. Look, you don't think I'm crazy. We think the same. And we think the exact same. Keep your relationship private. Everybody was like, what are you sneaking around for? And they'll want to know why. Justice card. But the reason why I'm hiding my relationship is because of the King of Cups and the sneaky shit. I don't want people to come up in my shit and fuck it up. Put stuff in my head that don't belong there. So do not expose your relationship before it's meant to. And I see you that kind of person. I'm that kind of person too. I learned the hard way. I'm just letting you know what the cards say. And they said the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to find exactly what you're looking for. Just take your time. Because everything that you try to rush, Queen of Wands, then you have the World card in reverse. I asked her, if you try to rush it, what will happen? Your World card is going to come in reverse. So do yourself a favor. Take your time. Don't rush a relationship. I mean, what's the purpose of trying to hurry up and get into something? Enjoy the time that they're giving you to meditate. Hermit card. And you did get the Hermit. I showed it to you. And, look for figure out what you want first before you go out there and try to just be with anybody. Will my new side hustle be successful and make me money? Well, it kind of depends on what your new side hustle is. And trust. Me too. Light of the world. I'm taking my damn sweet time. For real. I'm not lying to nobody. For real. It depends on, and cup of tea. $3 worth of sugar. I love it. $3 worth of sugar and cookies. I love your name. Okay. So take your time, sweet baby, because the options out here, like right now, a lot of people are going through the dark night of the soul. So they're very slim, okay? And they have to go through the mountain before they try to climb it, go around it. The worth it ones are the ones that have gone through the mountain. Okay, will my new side hustle be successful? What is your new side hustle? You don't want to tell me? Okay. What you doing? What you doing out here? What are you doing out here? Why you ain't telling me about this new side hustle? I know my video got a little bit of lag in it, but I ain't got that much dang on lag. What you doing out here, man? I've heard. Okay. I've heard. What do I need to hear right now? So, okay, light of the world. I'm sorry, a cup of tea. Okay, are you still here? I need to know so I can. If not, I'm gonna skip over this question. There's people that want answers. A cup of tea. You got the Nine of Swords. You're so worried about it. That's what it says. That's what the Nine of Swords is. They say sometimes it's like a up all night, but it's also the worry card. You see how this person is up and worried? Just worried. And what I've learned is as long as you're working for Spirit, Spirit will work for you. Okay. You also got the Knight of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. I'll show you. You got the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. Of course, it will work for you. It just feels like sometimes you're have consistency for sure. But at the same time, you have to leave what you think is not going to work for you behind. Because all those cups that worked for you before, if you don't have a focus in listening to God, Source, Spirit, Universe, then how are you supposed to get to where you want to be? Right? And Page of Pentacles, it's going to start out small, but have faith in it. I bet. The Devil card. The Six of Swords. The King of Wands. The the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Moon card, and the Chariot, the more in which you move towards the goals in which you have. Okay, who starts a business? I'm going to say this. Who starts a business and it always goes perfect? There will be ups and downs. When I first started this, I had 19 viewers for 4 years. When I really actually invested in it, my channel grows every day. And I mean, invested time, my energy. Sometimes I gotta sleep. Like I sleep like more than I ever have before because I'm on here like giving people advice, and it takes energy out of me because channeling actually takes energy out of yourself. Okay. You want to know what media to advertise yourself means? Queen of Swords. Knock that shit out. Because I'm going to tell you, I read a book, The Empress in Reverse, and my cards are not in reverse. They're all in the upright. The Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. I'll show you something. I read a part of this book. If you want to really know how to advertise yourself, buy this book. But it'll show you how to lie real easy. When I bought this book, I said, I really kind of want to grow myself. I want people, but they tell you in this book. Here's a line that I read. It says, they're aggressive, bait and switch. Okay, this is meant that creators realized that they could use tactics to get people to click on their videos, even if those tactics were derivative. Their aggressive bait and switch strategies include misleading titles, sensational thumbnails, and superficial content that strays you from the original purpose of the video. Now, I learned that I have more loyal people through honesty. Bait and click. For real. If you want to listen to this book, you can buy it. You see the name, author, title, everything. So if you want to learn the YouTube formula, you can listen. You can buy this book and read it. But how many YouTube people, how many of you have been ever on this YouTube channel and somebody's telling you you're going to meet your lover next week and that person doesn't come through next week? Next month, then they don't come through next month. Next year, and then you wait a year and they still ain't came through. And you just wasted a whole year, your whole life. I want you to know, honesty is the best policy. I had 19 viewers for 4 years, but at least I had 19 viewers for 4 years. 19 for 4 years. Now I have 200 and something viewers, and they still here. That's how you grow a following. It may not be easy, but they're always on time. That's how you grow a following. You can get to your 3,000K viewers, but you have to work hard and a little bit to get there. Don't search tarot. Read the cards. You have intuition. That's why I don't even got to I don't know have to pick up a tarot book to tell you about this. But I sure will do it. Because I got another deck. I got many a decks. You see all these decks? I got many a decks. And other tarot readers, they have like 30, 40 something decks. I'm so grateful. I only need 6. I'll buy a new deck soon. Whenever God, Source, Spirit, and Universe tell me to. Playfulness and sorrow. How do you get playfulness and sorrow? Playfulness and sorrow through the how, Miss Francis? That's one of my babies. She's one of my few. Playfulness, sorrow. And then we have possibilities. And then we have the breakthrough. You have to understand that this is it's a game of choice. Playfulness. And don't think that just because you think you're losing. Because when I started with my 19 viewers, and then when I moved into this apartment, I went from 19 viewers to 250. And I have 2,000 and 0.4K like views. But I don't have 250 viewers. Those are loyal mugs. I love my loyal people, and I'd rather have loyalty than to keep having to play with YouTube about who's going to stay. So it depends on how you want to do your stuff. You can do what you got to do. And I showed you the book on how to get there. Miss Francis, how you doing, babe? Hey, baby. How you doing, sweet baby? You still here? Now, sometimes Miss Francis don't want to answer me back, but she's still here. Or can't. But she's still here. And why did you not want to be one of my moderators? I need a new moderator now that Stars has left my moderation. But me and Stars had like a whole confrontation. I can't say I don't know what that was, but it wasn't right on my end. Well, on her end. So I felt like it wasn't right. For real. I'm trying to start chaos and drama in my shit. However, I still love her a lot of bit. Hi, how you doing? Aaliyah. I wish I could pronounce your name. I'm so sorry, sweet love. So, okay. So, do you have a question? Thank you, even though, Miss Francis, even if it was a second, thank you so much for coming through. You're one of my favorite babies. What do you need to hear right now? Hold on. Okay. What do you need to hear right now? Now, this is my gilded. Hey, Tate, how are you doing? And I'm fine. They say fine means fucked up, irrational, neurotic, and emotional. Sometimes people can change that into narcissistic, but I'm just neurotic. I am not narcissistic. But also they say the narcissistic people deny that they're narcissistic. So I don't fucking know. Oh Lord. I don't know. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Oh Lord. And Miss Francis, if you still here, I'm wondering why you haven't hit my email box with your number yet. You got a boyfriend. Dun, dun, dun. Actually, I made that beat. It's been a while since I've come running. Y'all know that song, right? It's been a while since I held my head up high. It's been a while since I saw you. And everything I can remember. Come on, who sings that song, y'all? Help me out here. Who sings that song? It's been a while. Y'all gonna make me turn on my other computer. Y'all doing this. And I had to trade computers because I have 2 laptops. And I had to trade one out for the other. So this one's on my other laptop, this live. Okay, so if you haven't heard this song, I'm going to find the originator of this song. But it's a rock song, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't know me like that. But I listen to every genre of music. Every genre. And if it deserves appreciation, it gets appreciation. Who said Stained? Oh, I don't think it's Stained. Let me find out real quick. And I'm scared to do anything else with this because once I do something else on this computer, this particular one, because it's only a notebook. So once I do anything else on this particular computer, it does weird stuff. So I'm trying to go to just the laptop part, and I have to wait for my laptop to shut down and restart. I've been having a whole bunch of laptop problems, which is crazy. Ooh, I look at my phone. Watch. You know what? It was stained. It was stained. You're awesome, Tate. It was stained. It was. And it was back in the day. It was stained. And it's freaking, I love that song. For real. Because everything I can remember. For real. I used to listen to that song down the street on blast in my mama's car. It was stained. It sure was. Yep. It was stained. Awesome freaking job, freaking Tate. I swear it was stained. So, okay. So who are we on next? And how do I need to hear, what do I need to hear right now? What do you need to hear right now? Dang, your cards flew out oh my God. Your cards flew out oh my God. Oh, look. Holy crumbs. Hold on. And the ones that are supposed to be prominent, they ain't playing with me. Okay, here's your cards. And they're saying, and yes, Miss or Mr. Alter, Mr. Alter, Allure, Mr. Allure, this or Mrs. Allure, this is what it is. Don't call me no donkey take. I will donkey your ass on some music. Don't play with me. I had to look it up because I was alive when they made the song. Doesn't mean I knew exactly the name of the artist. Watch yourself. For real. So, okay. The 8 of Pentacles to the 5 of Cups. You need to stop looking at what had happened in your life. I choke. You need to stop. How can you choke somebody? You need to. I know that's your name, baby, but I changed my name to Acho. They may think it's Spanish, but I choke. Chalk. Chalk. My bad, chalk. My bad, chalk. I'm so sorry, sweet baby. Chalk. So you have chalk. You have the 8 of Pentacles. You work with somebody and it didn't work out. Okay. But as you left that person, the Chariot card, and then the Queen of Pentacles, you actually were able to grow more. But the Devil card, it still stays with you. But at the same time, you still manifest. And that, hi, Tay, hi, Tia little. I love you, baby. I never let you go. So, okay. As hard as you work to move past what you went through, I know it still stays with you, sweet baby, but please don't worry about it, because the more you offer yourself your damn pinnacle, even though you kind of go back and forth with the stuff. Let me see. And it was heartbreaking, and it left you in a place. The Knight of Cups. The 5 of Swords. This person really just kind of did you ugly, didn't they? Queen of Wands, though. You Queen of Wands, that shit. You trying to keep it moving no matter what happened. You really trying to keep it moving no matter what happened. And this motherfucker broke your goddamn heart. And you still trying to keep it moving no matter what happened. And I'm proud of you if nobody else said so. The Lover's card, and the 10 of Wands. You picked up your broomstick. I mean, every wand and every sword. If you got the 10 of swords, then you have the 10 of Wands. You have to pick up these swords that stabbed you in your back and walk and keep going. Because that lover did you wrong. That's fucked up shit. It's on them. I love you, T. Thank you, baby. Don't act like that this person, look, and you got the 8 of Cups in reverse. Don't act like this person was your world. You are the world. You are the sun. Because there's nothing that you cannot do by your goddamn self. All you have to do is look past them and into the future. But please do not look back. That's your justice. And you see all of it. You got actually 3 10s. You got 10, 10. You got the 20 card. You got the Queen of Wands. I mean, really, the Queen of Wands just kind of don't look. She don't look at shit that she lost. She look at shit that she's about to gain. Like, I'm so sorry that you thought you left me out of the cold and was gonna break me. For real. I have the pinnacle. I have whatever I want as long as I move past you. Justice. Justice. I'm so sorry that this person did you like this, but that was so disrespectful as fuck. Because we're all offering each other our motherfucking pinnacles. And some people don't have the respect to cut it off, and they want to come to you for whatever they want. Truth is, I got options too. So what you about to do? What you want to do? I want to shoot. What are you talking about? Knight of Wands to the Sun card. I can be happy with or without you. Okay, baby? Do not fall in somebody else's trap. Because trust me, all they is at the bottom of the deck there for the party. It's not about keeping to yourself. It's about this. With or without you. Even if I didn't keep to myself, if I did, I'm still going to make it through what you put me through. The battle. Because, God, source, universe, sometimes they send you, smaller situations. And sometimes they send you a war. And you know what? The ending result is either you make it through it or you keep asking when that person's going to come back to you, knowing they ain't good for you in the first place. You see what happened the first time. What do they say? They say one time, if I let it happen one time, shame on me. If I had to happen twice, shame on you. But if I let it happen 3 times, bust the choppers, put the blame on you. I'm for real. Because if I came back to you and I was really trying to do you right and you still did me wrong, I will bust them choppers on your ass. Bust the choppers, put the blame on you. I let you come back 3 times. And I'm not playing you. Okay, where are we at? I'm so sorry. And thank you so much for staying for your reading. But you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. My cards don't lie. And I sure don't lie on them. Because that would make me ineffective in this world. I just keep don't close yourself off to others. However, open yourself up to new possibilities. Even if it's somebody you think you would never ever date in your entire life. Like me, I don't date men. I don't date men. However, the more I say I don't date men, they have been the only prospects that's come in my front door, like stuck in my path lately. And I just been like, God, why do you know I'm not attracted to men, and why are you sending all of them? Like every man you could possibly send, and I don't date them. Like every man. I done had all different kinds of them. Married ones, single ones, on the top of ones, on the bottom ones. I had to reject just two last night. I rejected one, and I had to reject one this morning. I just don't. I don't have anything against men. I just don't date them because as soon as they catch a hold of who I am, they want to like be the chariot driver, and I'm one of those sphinxes they trying to whip on, and I don't want that. So get the fuck on. I want somebody with a heart and a soul and some good loving. And until I reach that point, I'm not saying yes to you, or anybody else. Not at all. Heart and soul. True. Don't you come in my house just because I got it all with or without you and try to tell me what the frick to do in my house. Try to whip and soul until I ain't got nothing left. So I'm dependent on you. No, we're supposed to depend on each other. So if you don't have a dependable part of you, and I don't have, and you try to take my dependable part of me, then I guess we have no dependability. Get the fuck on. Don't try to make me. Somebody told me, oh, I'm from Nigeria. I have a wife, but I want to marry an American. And I have kids here. Well, what the fuck you asking me for? Because I sure ain't American. Why the fuck I should marry a Nigerian just for you to use me to get to this country? And then honestly, I'm stuck with you and you'll never be able to afford a divorce. So that is on me too, to like divorce you. I'm not allowed to do that. I'm so sorry, man. I don't care what you have to offer. It ain't gonna be that. I do. The 90-day fiance. I've seen 90-day fiance. And let me tell you about 90-day fiance. Who the fuck knows somebody in 90 days? I mean, for real. You see the best of them. Oh, okay. Here is a real example. Do you remember when, what is his name with the clock on his chest? He was married to old girl. And they got married. They got together. Brigitte Nielsen. And then, what is the other one's name? You remember when they got married? Are they together today? They met on the talk show too for 90 days. Flavor Flav. Thank you. You remember, they met for 90 days too. Brigitte and then Flavor Flav. They lasted about a few years until Brigitte and Flavor Flav, they don't even know each other no more. So, okay. Are you willing? It's not even like, can you give yourself a chance? Jenny and Summit, that's what I'm saying. And 9 times out of 10, when somebody refuses to leave another country, they got a reason why in America. For real. He can't be, what do you call it? He can't be deported. There has to be something bigger than that. Thank you, T. Like, for real. Y'all know me. Motherfucker can't leave India. It's like the safest place. Motherfucker might as well live in Singapore. You cannot leave India. Can't. Y'all playing with me. For real. And that, ladies, is the brain you need to keep. Is that there's always a story behind the story behind the story. But I want a truthful man. So why the fuck should I believe? And if you was like, okay, I had a guy come up to me one time. He said, well, I got to do some years. I said, why do you got to do some years? And he said, and I like, we're literally, I don't like guys like that. And I told him that, but he wouldn't listen. So I just listened to him. I got to do some years. I said, why you got to do some years? He said, because of this and that. That was literally his explanation for his years. And then I said to him, really, do you have that much to hide that you can't tell me what of this and that is? So if I were, and I will not, and I said it exactly like this, if I were to ever date you, which I will not, and you got to do some years, so I got to be a person that is dating somebody in prison for some years, if you go back to the city you were from, or when they catch you. And I alone don't have no problems. I'm dealing with my shit. You need to take your ass on, little boy. And in India, I'm going to tell you, the only thing that stops you from being exclusively yourself is you and how your people taught you to be. But you do not have to be that way. This is America. So if you left India to come to America, it would be an entire different way of life, regardless. So why not live that way of life in India? Let's combine mentalities. Okay? I am your lady and you are my man. Whatever you need from me, I'll do all that I can. But also, you are my man and I am your lady. So whatever I need from you, you better do all that you can. Okay? I ain't about to talk about Kanye West. Y'all, come on. He can't make a decision to save his life. He don't even know his name half the time. Look, he married somebody. He married a Kardashian. How the fuck? Why the fuck you married a Kardashian in the first place? Why you married Kardashian in the first place? If you wasn't planning on staying with her, unless it was for popularity. Have you lost your mind? So, okay, you married Kardashian, you had a baby with her, and then all of a sudden, you quit her. I don't care if she didn't have a big ass booty when she met him. I remember when they got together, she didn't have all them butt implants. For real. It was their combined income that gave her all them butt implants. He's not a racist, but he's definitely a narcissist. Because as soon as he felt like he needed to move on, or he wanted to, because a want and a need are two different things, did he do that? And yes, he's going through a spiritual ascension. But sometimes when you have everything, it takes you a lot longer to get through it. He will have whatever he manifests. Because it's easy to get it when you have an endless amount of possibilities. He can go to Nigeria. He can go to Spain. He can go to Italy. He can go to anywhere he wants to manifest. Because he has the money to do so. Which makes it entirely harder to get through. Feelings of, I need to know your signs, sweet love, Morgan. He can go anywhere he wants to manifest. That's the truth. He can manifest a woman in any country he wants to. And yet, what is his current situation? Drama. He ain't going to my house. I don't give a shit. I don't want no Kanye West. He has no sustainability. Not whatsoever. I don't care how much money he has. He can't come to my house. He has no sustainability. Capricorn and Virgo. Capricorn. You both are earth signs. So have you ever seen a situation where you're like both dirt diggers? Like, you know those like big machines that dig up the earth? Or you both can be the seed of an entire garden. But it takes both of you to work together. A Capricorn, they come with something. A Virgo, they come with a lot of work. So I'm just saying, and I mean Virgo, like not work. Virgos work at their job and do their shit and try to grow. But a Capricorn, you're going to need to show them the seed in order for them to keep going. It's not that. Because a Virgo will do what the fuck they gotta do. Even if they gotta stay home, go to work, stay home, go to work, stay home, go to work, in order to grow their capital. So one thing I do know is Capricorns and Virgos, you're going to have to work with a Capricorn. It's not your choice. And you cannot put yourself above. Hi, Miss Francis. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. What do I do for work? I have like many adventures. I feel like to have all of your eggs in one basket, as soon as you lose your job, you kind of don't have anything else. So I learned how to trade stocks. I don't sell drugs. No, I don't. I'm sorry, A.K.A. I'm letting you know. I will show you my entire house and there's not a drug in it. I don't sell drugs. No, I'm so sorry. But that was okay for you to say so. No, I said I did. When I was young, I started selling drugs when I was 26. No offense. I'm 40. I had done it before, but I do not do it now. Now I'm a party promoter. Now I also read cards. Now I also trade stocks. Now I also do other things that do not hurt people. I help people. And if you can accept that, you need to move right along. I'm trying to say, and I'm 40 now. I'll be 40 next month. I'm 39. That's the truth. I do not sell drugs because I don't want to hurt anyone. And hurt people. And I did it when I was hurt. And now I don't. And I was fortunate through God's source and universe. I never got caught doing it. Now, I am and I chose and choose to be this person. So go ahead. Try to down me as much as you want. I don't need that. I stopped when I was 26 years old. I'm 40 now. Stop playing with me. I ain't the one. The most I do is I smoke a Black and Mild. Bought from the store. Bought from the store. That's tobacco, not weed. And I may have something in my cup a little bit. Get the fuck on. Because you ain't reached where I'm at. And you can go ahead and try to down me, downplay me, or say anything you'd like. But it doesn't change the fact that I don't do that. T, I'm going to make you a moderator so that it stays. Thank you, T. I appreciate you, baby. No. There's nothing but tobacco in my shit. And okay, I smoke. And okay, I have a little wine every once in a whenever I want to. But I said no. I don't need to do that. That's a past. And you don't have any whatsoever, I don't know, adoration for trying to make me something that you are, that I'm not. Thank you so much, A.K.A. We still love you. You just can't be on today. I will never hurt anybody ever again. Not selling drugs. No. Because every drug you give out is a soul you take. Get the fuck on. And thank you. How did I hurt people? Do you actually understand what drugs do to people? Are you dumb? Did you not graduate? Do I have to send you a drug video? Do I have to tell you what weed actually does to the brain? It puts holes in the brain. Do I have to tell you what cocaine does to it? It numbs the brain and kills a portion of it. Do I have to tell you? Because apparently you don't care about nobody but you. Narcissist. Okay. Everybody, look up what weed does to the brain. Look up what it does. And see if it does not put indentions and holes in the brain. And then listen to this idiot one more time. When I started fucking smoking weed when I was 19 years old. When I started selling weed when I was 21 years old. And when I stopped selling weed when I was 26 years old. Excuse me. I looked up every reason why I shouldn't do it. God said, that was not my path. And that so shall it be, as above, so below. So go ahead. You keep on with your shit. Keep on with your shit. And every ounce of everything you give, you shall get back. I've dealt with my shit. I stopped when I was 26. It took me until now for God to forgive me. And so shall it be. 26 to 40. Get your life. He made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Oh, okay. Okay. I like your little saying. Well, if he made Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve, And he also made Sodom and Gomorrah. He would also have not made you. Somebody that is so defiant against his gift that you don't even see that he loves me too. You are the epitome of hate. Especially since you haven't understood any of the lingo I've used since I've been in here. And you have too. He also made the Egyptians. He also made a timeline for slavery. He also made us have to love one another. He also made a lot of things happen. He most definitely didn't expect for you, IDK, to still be in the 1940s when we hanging people and dragging them behind trucks and killing folks and putting them on whips and chains and shit. He sure did not expect you. But thank you for being, I don't know, whatever the fuck you are. No, that was not Lucifer. I'm so sorry. Because Lucifer would say, yes, African Americans had to deal with that. But what about the Germans and the Jews? What about the Indians, the originators of this country? It didn't start with you. You were migrated here. You are not an originator. The originators of the North American country were Indians, and you were migrated here. You are actually not an originator. I'm so sorry, but I was. They brought us from Africa. And then we expanded. And then so did you. So you are not an originator of this country. And I'm sorry, everyone was not slaves. Everyone were not builders. Actually, the natural builders of this country, if I were to say, no, I'm not a racist. I'm an actual. I actually learned what I know. And you actually are stupid, dumb, ignorance. What I've learned is that the First World War, thank you so much, T. The damn World War was not to abolish slavery originally, but they had to in order to get the black people to fight. But one thing I do know is when we signed all them X's and O's on all these documents we couldn't read, which is why they told the black people, oh, I don't want you to know how to read. And the reason why they told the black people they don't want you to know how to read is because they were going to need them someday. And when they needed them, we signed X's and O's on every land, property, gas, electricity. We even own we own more than you own in your own self and righteousness that you actually think you do. Black people, no. One thing I can say is we didn't have slaves. We had people that were willing to work for food. Like a homeless that you don't even give $1 to. But we helped each other. Do you not remember the Million Man March? Do you not remember when we all came together to abolish slavery? Do you not remember how many African Americans died during these wars in order to save their families, themselves, and others? Do you not remember? Oh, so you special though. So everybody that thinks that this mug is special, everybody that thinks that this mug is special, and you sit here talking about Africa, but you brought us here. Your culture brought us here. We were fine where we were at. So, okay, argue what you want to, but regardless, you're wrong. No, my people didn't sell me. They saw a profit and ended up selling themselves in the end. But literally, if you didn't come to my country and offer $1 for a person, we would have never done it. Get your ass. For real. How are you to tell me and you offered $1 for a country, for an entire human being, and all we were trying to do was feed our families? Who are you? Somebody else, just willing to live at the bottom of the fucking food chain. You still at the bottom of the food chain, because all of us are evolved and we know better. But you haven't grown, not even a little bit. You a piece of shit that people should not even, I don't care if you a leaf on a tree. We ain't even gonna wipe our ass with you. I'd rather go to another one. Look, you have no idea show me your genealogy and tell me that you know where you came from. Show it to me. Tell me you know where you came from, little boy. Just because you have white skin doesn't make you a white boy. Show me your genealogy. Go to genealogy.com and show me your genealogy. Because I know. Oh, no, you don't know. No, because it's like when men don't want to take an STD test because they don't want to know what they got. You don't want to take a genealogy test because you don't know where you came from. Get your ass on. Oh, you're Puerto Rican. Do you know what happened to the Puerto Ricans? Puerto Rican was actually the originators of the Mayans and the Incans. They were the first enslaved before the Africans. You fuckboy shit. Learn your lineage. No, I'm not wrong. Look it up. Go back to the history school books, you 1995 bitch. Because I'm a 1980 bitch. You heard me? Go ahead. Learn how you learn Spanish. Learn how you learn. Because where you learned is where you originated from. Learn how you learned what you know before you come over here in this house and speak bullshit. You don't know shit about your damn self to be telling me anything. Because my brain is bigger than yours. For real. With your old African American 1960s slavery bullshit that you don't even know about. You don't know shit. If I were you, I would look it up. Start with roots. Your roots of yourself. And then, oh my gosh, all you have to do is talk about my forehead. Wow. Now you just grew up. No, you don't know your roots. You don't know shit. You just know your mama, daddy, sister, brother, and granny. But what happened before them? You don't know shit. I know my entire lineage. I know that most of my family is Indian American, not African American. My family actually originated Indian American, and then we dated African Americans, and then there was me. My mother is light skinned, African American. I am dark skinned. My brother is Haitian, African American, and Indian. Do not fuck with me, little boy. Thank you, little kid. And I'm glad you're getting your lesson today. I'm glad you're getting your blessing today because you're about as dumb as where you came from. Did you know that the Irish actually were the builders of this country? Indian American is technically wrong. Indians were actually the starters of America. I'm not even lying. It wasn't the Westerners, the white Americans. The Indian Americans actually raised the first horses. They had the first horse farms. We were the migrators and the TP. We were the first migrators of this country. I'm so sorry. That's not actually right. It's right. Look it up. The teepees and the huts and all of that. It wasn't until people migrated to this country that we actually became a division. Then African Americans were brought here as slaves. Indigenous. And you're right. We were the and I'm gonna say we are both right. Indigenous. What is the short term in which they made indigenous Americans? Indian Americans. That's why they call us that. Because indigenous was entirely too complicated for the white American to explain. So they call us indigenous, which is Indian American. Put an I in front of the N. Yeah, they did. For real. That's really what they thought. They thought that they landed in India because we were the first originators of this country. They thought they landed in India. But I'm so sorry. You landed in the wrong land, as they always did when Christopher Columbus landed in Mexico with the Mayans and the Incans, and they tried to call it America. That's why even Mexico is part of the 13 original colonies. That's why even Mexico is part of the 13 original colonies. Because of the Mayans and the Incans. And Mexicans, they say Mexicans. Okay, no, you're Mayans and Incans. Oh no, I'm not wrong again. I'm not wrong again. And then if you say that Mayans and Incans were part of the South American colonies, prove it. I met an Mayan and I've met an Incan. And you can't tell me I'm wrong. I'm not so racist to not have talked to them and learned what I needed to know. So if I'm so wrong, prove it. Why would you call? And then they changed the Mayans and the Incans to South America, Guadalajara, Mexico, this, that, and the other. They separated the jungle. They went after their gold, but they didn't even get to know the people. Excuse me. Okay, so they named it after Amerigo. Amerigo. America. Amerigo. America. Amerigo. America. Amerigo. America. Can I just say, as smart as it sounds, Amerigo, America. Amerigo vas sink. Americo, America. Amerigo, America. Amerigo, America. Hi, Rashima. How you doing, baby? We having this whole thing. We're having a whole discussion, but you got to be with it to come in it. Hi, Rashama. I love you, baby. I love my baby mama. I never let her go. But it doesn't matter if you're American. The point is that you know your history. And I've actually studied my history, sweet baby. Rashima, you about to be, I don't care. I don't care if you want to or not. I'll make you a moderator. I love you. I love my baby mama. I never let her go. So, and if you don't want to, I don't know if you can reject it or not, but you are always going to be blue on my box. So one thing I can say is, Amerigo, America. So do not blame us, African Americans, for coming to your country. And then the minority of what you made a minority after you migrated here yourselves. You migrated here yourselves. This was an Indian country of wild horses and Indians. Then the Anglo-American, the Anglo-Saxons, they migrated here. And as they migrated here, it became full of people who wanted land and gold and greed. And that is when y'all try to decide that we're going to be slaves and even Indians, y'all even sold Indians, the originators here. You stole their horses and their land. But there's still documentation of it. Because when we went to the World War, which is the part I didn't tell you, they said, mark this X, black people. Mark these O's, black people. Black people who can't read and know what they're signing. You know what I found out? We were signing deeds to land, to property, ownership. And y'all try to keep it a secret that we owned what you had. Oh, trust me, I've looked it up. I have an entire book of it. Play me again, little boy. I know what we're owed. I have an entire book of it. And there's something you can't take from the brain. There's something you can. And Rashima, I want you to call me so that I can get you your land and your property from all these fucking government ownership, think they white people ass looking bitches. Where I found this is something you can never take from me. Little boy, little trash, little ass. I looked it up. Most of the country is owned by African Americans. Even the light companies, even the gas companies, even the startups, even all of that. Yes, we own that shit. Even where they actually, Sprint owns this company, but they bought that one. We own that shit. We own satellites. We own shit you never knew. Because my grandparents signed X's and O's. Okay, bitch. You think I'm lying? You think I'm lying? Do you want to see it? Would you like to see it? Because you met one of the smart people in the universe and one of the best of survivors. Okay? I'll show you one file. Just one. Just one. What is this? Give me 5 seconds, because I can't see it backwards. Austin, Texas. Highlighted in green. My family alone. My family alone. We own most of goddamn Austin, Texas, and most of Dallas and half of Fort Worth. And their electricity companies. I don't care if you say I'm lying. Just because you call me a lie does it not make it the truth. And then what does it say? What does it say right here, y'all? What does it say? Hold on. I'm going to straighten this out real quick. Here's the word I want to straighten out real quick. It says guarantor. Guarantor. It says guarantor. It says guarantor. And there's no way to fake a social security number. And I'm telling you that. That's why we actually got permission by the government. Do you remember? I told y'all. Look, all of you, all you African American women, if y'all just talk to me and ask me, and then let me look it up, I will most definitely find it for you. But there's no, at the end of the day, all we had was names during the 1940s, the 1960s, the War of Wars, when the black people were actually sent to the front line. So they died so the white American could take over what they didn't have to pay taxes for. Trust me. Just call me. And then A.K.A, when we take over this country, can say I'm lying. Thank you for your confirmation. I mean, if you don't believe it, If you don't believe in your ancestors, then how are they supposed to help you? Let all this IDK white shit go. Because that shit, prohibition was gone a long time ago. He living in the past. And why don't we all, as black women and black men, live in the future? He can't even stop using the N-word to save his life. Because honestly, he won't do it in a pack of black people. But he'll do it on the internet, where he's the only white one. Do not allow him to discourage you, because we're done as black people allowing people to do us like that. Okay, go IDK. Go in a public place with black people and use the N-word like you own it. You'll be a dead person that day. Go. You think you own yours? You don't own shit, if I will be honest. Neither does the American government. You don't have to say the N-word to say we are worthless. And you have done that in many a message before this. Go. Call us black people and worthless, and that y'all are superior, and tell me that we are in lack. Well, go. Violence. Well, aren't you violently attacking my page? So I guess you get what you get back. Okay. Shikwa, I'm going to go back to the top of the page where you may not have been here. It says, yes, it says, black people were literally sold. And then it says, look it up. Yeah, for a bag of rice or something stupid like that. You're absolutely right. And no, it wasn't sold. Black people wasn't sold for bag of rice. Black people were sold for gold. I'm so sorry. Look your shit up. And no, your people sold you. My people, my African American people sold me. The only way we were going to sell ourselves is if we were going to get something out of it, like some gold, which will actually buy more than a bag of motherfucking rice. I'll buy a bag of motherfucking rice at HEB. And then, let me continue. You mean every race were slaves? Not everywhere. Every race exactly were slaves. But only, like when the Irish were moved to this country, they were the bridge builders. Do you remember that? Or you forgot it? And then he said, talking about God, he made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. So you're hating on my sexuality at this point? And then, let me keep going, because you don't stop. Take them. You said, I don't think you have a bit of buy them. I don't think you have to buy them. I thought you should go on a store and buy them. I don't even know what you're talking about, because honestly, that shit is frivolous. And then you told me I sell drugs, which I don't. Not even a little bit. Miss Francis thinks that's funny because I don't do that. I mean, she knows. And Miss Francis has been my longtime viewer. If I sell drugs, I wouldn't be on here. Hello. And then, so you have automatically, in just the last 5 sentences of yours, have put me in a box of African American, whatever you thought. And really, I think you probably do more than I do. And then T says she's going through a spiritual battle, talking to IDK. What he feels, what he thinks, and what he knows are fighting each other, and we are seeing the manifestations of it. And one thing I do know is I'm not fighting IDK, but I'm trying to infiltrate his mindset, because acting like Hitler and acting like white America and acting like African Americans and acting like Indians and acting like Incans and acting like Ions and acting like Jews and acting like Germans didn't go through something. Yes, we all did. We all did. We were all in this situation. Over the years, racism will not, as long as we have people that will not change their mindset. We are all a part of the future. And if the elders of this country do not change, and listen and watch, look at all this. Who had the gold? Who had the gold? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, white people. No hunting, no hating. God to things about horses, though. Just, okay. So IDK, you believe in the white. Why are you on a black person's page? That's the question. Why are you here? Why are you here if you so white people? I'm an African American. You can go to a white person's page. Why are you here? Answer that. You can go hate on a white person. Why are you here on a black person's page with your white face? I'm not a racist. I was actually adopted by Anglo-Americans, Anglo-Saxons. Actually, my mother, she is, well, I was adopted by white people, and she is, I don't know why my brain won't work right now. I do know. I've had my drink, and I've had my smoke. However, my father is Mexican American, and he's also Anglo American. His father is a superior racist. He met me one time and never wanted to see me again. Now, my mother, she's not German. It's one of those countries in between, and Anglo-American. And her mother and I literally loved each other. Like, I loved her. But my grandmother, my father's mother, she was Spanish, and his father was Anglo-American. His father never wanted to see me again. But I spent every summer with my grandmother. So I do not see race, which is exactly what I'm trying to explain to you, is that if you look at history, his story, yeah, you can sit over here and explain yourself until the day is long. But honestly, I don't see people that way, nor shall I ever. And it doesn't, if I were to explain facts to you, which is exactly what I did, that doesn't mean it was racist. It means you didn't see the facts when you came to this door. However, what I know and how I treat people are two different things. Because I don't believe in hate. But obviously, you do. And I will never believe in it. Because you know what? If you peel off my skin and peel off your skin, there's nothing but blood, veins, and guts. Oh, wrong, it's opposite. So you already proven yourself. You prove it, everyone here. It's wrong. You wrong. Look, you wouldn't even have a highway to drive on if it wasn't for the Mexican Americans. Your lazy ass won't build a bridge, but the Mexican Americans will build an entire highway here. Immigrants, people with no, and you think if you don't get your stupid ass on, you sound about as stupid as you came in here with. Like you won't learn shit and never will. It's not worth it. Neither are you. You're not worth talking to. Because you know what? It takes a conversation. I'm not mean. But look at the me. Look, you said, I don't see color. Obviously you do. And I said, no, I don't. I agree with the fact that it took a multitude of us to create this country. You're saying wrong. It's opposite. So where your white ass at out there creating bridges? Where you at? You probably sitting in an air-conditioned place, typing on a computer, doing this and that. Where are you at? Where your white ass at? Because the Mexican Americans are out there building bridges. The Irish Americans, they actually built bridges overseas. They went underwater to lay concrete in order for us to be able to drive over rivers. You have no idea. And you're stuck. And I am sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. You know what? Apparently and clearly, IDK, my work today is here with you. You need help. And don't ask about my jobs. Because I fix cars. I trade stocks. I am a construction worker. I also have computers. I know the ins and out of computer work. I know how to do a lot of things. I have such a wide expansion and wide span of education and the numerous of jobs I've had in my last 40 fucking years that I know how to do a lot. I've been a manager. I've been a banker. I've been a lot of things. No, you need help with your one job having ass and your one way thinking ass. Thank you. Have some respect. Okay, you think? Well, bring down your broke ass down car that you don't have right now, and I promise you, I'll fix it. Bring it. I'll meet you halfway. And as soon as you try to shoot me, I'm going to shoot you in your ass. You broke, trust me. No, I'm not broke. If I was broke, I wouldn't live in this nice ass apartment and about to get a house. I'm not that broke. Not that broke. No. I'm so sorry, sweet baby. I'm going to give you all the attention that you want. Go ahead. Keep riding. First of all, learn how to spell cornbread. You is broke. You broke as fuck. My Cash App is listed below for all the time you taking. You're welcome to send some money to it. Broke ass bitch. Broke ass bitch. I'm not broke whatsoever. Otherwise, I don't think I would have a 2-bedroom with an office as a single person. I think you broke. You probably got 4 kids, a wife somewhere, and can't even support all of you. I don't even trying to hear you. No. The point is that you're taking up my space. You're making everything about you, IDK. A narcissist. I don't have to ask you for money. I don't need it. That's the point. I haven't asked you for a dime this whole time until you call me broke. So I think you kind of need to wake up and stop treating people like shit. Because the shit you treat people is exactly the shit you're going to get back. Everything you try to say to me, I send back to you. So every piece of broke I am is going to be the lackluster you're in. And I ask God for it. And watch all of your doors close. Because you're fucking with the wrong one. Go ahead, broke ass. Now you're broke. Not a dollar, not a dime, not a penny to save. I want everything you get in to go out, and then you have many more to pay. Because you should have left me alone, IDK. So everything you give, you get. Every word you say, you get back. Keep on writing, because I can't wait to see what's next. And you don't fuck with a person like me. That's what I thought. Everything. Every hate word. Everything you say, you get back. Return to sender. And I put that shit in the ethers. Okay. Thank you so much. So, Shafak, you answered my question about the horses. What is your question? And please don't let it be frivolous. But I don't mind spilling the truth. No, the originators, no. Every country, and I'm telling you this the truth, every country created their own source of horse. Like, some horses, like the Shetland pony, like the American horse actually came from America. There is also a Spaniard horse. Yes, there is a Spaniard horse, but it was created in Spain, bred and created. There is an Indonesian horse, there is an Indian horse, and every country bred their own horses. So please don't assume that you were the first ones to have them. Where do I get my hair from? All I know is I hope your hair falls out. Like you have not. I hope you end up bald headed as a motherfucker just because you had as much disrespect to call me a number. For real, bald headed and have to wear that hat forever just because you have no respect. And I have very nice natural hair. It's long, luxurious, and beautiful. Well, if I am, I am. I accept what you have to like your negativity. But one thing I do say is IDK is that you're not worth shit. No, I'm sorry if I'm scaring you. If I'm scaring you, maybe at some point in time, you should like actually think about why. Because it's not directed to you. I'm not scaring people. I'm talking to IDK. And if you have an issue with that, you are welcome to leave. Everyone here, IDK, you, scary fool or whatever, like whatever you is, you're welcome to leave too. You don't have to be here. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to be here. If I'm scaring you, you're welcome to leave. Let all these people, let 5 go to nothing. That's all I'm saying. Go. Bye. Bye. You leave. You leave. You leave. Everybody leave. But one thing I have to say about that is that no one has to be here, but I'm not going to be bullied by anyone. And I don't care who you are. So leave. If you want somebody to bully you and be accepting of it, then get the fuck out of here because you came to the wrong page. This is logic tarot. What the fuck makes sense? And this shit don't make sense. Leave. Bet you won't. Because the same person that's writing I'm scared is the same person that's writing all the other shit. I'm not dumb. Yeah, I really want you to leave. I really want you to leave. I want the scary ass person to leave, and I want IDK to leave. Leave. Bye. Leave. Leave. Bye. Bye. Leave. Leave. Bye. Leave. Bye. Bye. Leave. Why do you want to stay? Why do you want to stay? You all are so scared. Leave. Bye. Bye. Leave. But you can ask your question if you have a legitimate one. If I'm not so scary. For real. Leave. Bye. Bye. Leave. You can believe you can fly. I believe you can fly. Get the fuck on. Bye. Bye, leave. Bye. Bye, leave. Bye. So what does this person feel about you? The question is, how long and what does Jagasa feel about you? The only thing that you know is, how long have you been separated? You know what? I'm going to the restroom. I need this page to empty anyway. Okay. Oh God, please. I hope those people left. Okay. So anyway. Whoopi Goldberg is back. Wow, how racist is that? How racist is that? So you call me a racist and yet you call me out of my name. And you call me Whoopi Goldberg. And that is your ideal of non-racism. Wow. Now that is very... So you mentioned the only Black person with dreads on TV. And actually she's more famous than you. So you called me out of my name and you called me Whoopi Goldberg. How racist of a comments are you sending? That is so cute. You know what, matter of fact, I decided to just let this person keep digging his own grave. Dig your own grave. It's kind of better this way. to let you dig your own grave. Because the more I speak, the more you think, do you have something to retaliate. Crystal, I'm so sorry, baby, but you're going to have to meet me on a different live. Because this is clearly something interesting. And I know 457 that you would like to have your your question answered, but I don't know why that came out backwards. However, we're going to have to meet on a different live, and I will most definitely answer your question. But right now, I need to know, I think this person is jealous because he's not African American and he's not feminine and he's not as pretty as me and he doesn't really have anything going for himself and he tries to make somebody feel less than him and it's kind of not working. Not even kind of. It's just not. I have more things going. I know Rashima. You know Rashima. You've been here since the beginning, sweet baby. And I really have nothing but light and love to share. But this person's pissing me the fuck off. And you know how I can be, not jealous. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Because if you weren't jealous, you would have your own hatred page by yourself. And yet you're on mine. You would have your own hate page. Get your own hate page. Get the fuck off my page. Why you don't have your own hate page? Because you can't do it by yourself. You can't do it without a reaction. You're like a spectator. That's really what you are. A spectator and a hater. A spectator hater. I'm going to call you that. Because all you can do is watch someone else's page, try to come in, make them try to make them feel bad about themselves. And there's actually no way to do that with me. Because honestly, beyond you, I have other people who really love me. So good luck with that. You're a very jealous person. Jealous. I'm going to call you jealous from now on. I'm going to just call you jealous. I'm just going to call you jealous. Jealous. And then soul, whoever you are, you're the same person as A.K.A. I'm not stupid. I'm just going to call you jealous. Jealous. And then how does somebody else call me Whoopi, and then you call me Whoopi, and then somebody says, stop, you're scaring us. You're jealous. You're the same person that's just jealous. Same person, just jealous. Jealous. Just jealous. You could be jealous. It's okay. Because you won't put a name to it. You won't put a face to a name. Go to your page. Start your own YouTube studio live. And tell them how exactly fucked up you are. Go ahead. Start a YouTube live. Tell them exactly how fucked up you are. Go ahead. Same person with Shaq picture and then with IDK. Same exact person. Why the fuck should anybody listen to you? Jealous. Jealous. jealous, jealous, jealous. Jealous, jealous, jealous. You ain't as talented as me. You can't get a follower to save your life. And if you do have followers, that is really like sad. But jealous, jealous, jealous. Jealous, 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 jealous. You can't have the keys to my life. You don't even get to get in. Jealous, jealous, jealous. Jealous, jealous, jealous. Jealous, 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 jealous. Jealous, jealous, jealous. Jealous, jealous, jealous. I mean, for real, you can't even get a girl to save your life. I can get many of them. Just jealous, jealous, jealous. Jealous. I have so many men and women, you couldn't even cry tears. As many men and women I have in my life, or could have, or tell them, jealous, jealous, jealous. I don't care if you white, black, or this is not about race. I'm so sorry. You thought it was. Jealous, jealous, jealous. Jealous, 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 jealous. I'm jealous, jealous, jealous. Jealous, 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 jealous. Jealous, jealous, jealous. Jealous, jealous, jealous. Because if you wasn't so jealous, you wouldn't be on my page in the first place. Because you're jealous, 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 jealous. Why did your two alter egos just leave? Jealous, jealous, jealous. Jealous, 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 jealous. And one thing I do know is I don't need you to make me. You sound like an idiot. Every time you speak, and I don't care which alter ego page you use, you just sound like a jealous buffoon. A baboon. A baboon. What a baboon? A baboon. That is like crazy. Just jealous, jealous, jealous. So I'm racist because you're jealous? Jealous, 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 jealous. Don't be jealous. Why don't you just start your own hate rage page? Just start your own hate rage page. Why do you have to have 3 and 4 alter egos with the same damn picture? You sound like an idiot. Jealous, jealous, jealous. I'm not even reading this shit no more. Let me do it myself. I am so tired. For real. For real, I'm answering to dumb stuff. So, anybody else? Jealous, 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 jealous. You got one subscriber. I got a many. I mean, at least viewers. I got more viewers than you. That's all I know about that. Jealous, 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 jealous. And you can't, I'm not, I did give it, I had to pay a little attention to it. Because this is why. We're not going to allow anybody to stomp on us anymore, ladies. You can allow these kind of people to stomp on you all the time. Or you cannot. But one thing I do know is somebody that comes and tries to take over your chat box with some bullshit, that shit don't make no sense at all. And I don't care if somebody take their like back. Take it back. It's probably why you ain't in a relationship in the first place. Because every time you give something, every time they do something you don't like, instead of discussing it, you take it back. And that's not cool. So you wonder why you want that person back and can't get them? Because they know what you're about. What you show is who you are. And that's how it works. You can't take your like back. Because as soon as you try to get in this place of whatever, like, you end up with like a lackluster relationship. Because every time you say, I love you, you take it back. And that is not cute. I don't want somebody like that. This is why this person keeps kind of going in every avenue to attack my page. Because he's lackluster. Like, he doesn't have anything better to do. If he had a girlfriend at home, somebody to kiss and to hug and to call him sweet, he wouldn't be on my page wondering what the fuck I'm doing. So yes. And I turn down men every day. And he can't even get one to stay. A lady. Or a man or whatever he's into. He can't get one to stay. I have to tell people, nah, you ain't staying here. He got to beg them to stay. And that's kind of how it works. And you know what? Let me tell you something. Your new page, whatever. See, he's on another one. He had like 4 of them. Like, for real. Like, why can't he go somewhere else? No, he don't turn women down every day. He ain't got a woman to turn down. Otherwise, he wouldn't be on the internet. He'd be making love to his woman. She got it. Otherwise, why would he be on the internet on YouTube trying to make somebody feel bad? It's a no. It's a no. It's a no. Same person. If he had a woman, if I had a woman, I'd still be on her once a day. It'd probably be early in the morning. Because I'll be making some good love all afternoon and for the rest of the day. I don't need to lie about what I am. If I say I'm asleep and I've been asleep and I am asleep. This mug right here, just jealous. Just jealous. I get more women and more men than he do at any given day. Just walking across the street. I had a fine one, son. I had a fine little lady. She said, I don't even want my man. I said, you don't want your man. Oh, why you have him there? And then I said, you know what? You need to figure out what you want before you come fucks with me. Yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. He gonna make another page just so he can get back on here for some reason. I don't know. Just jealous. I don't have any problem finding another. It's just that I've been single for my own purpose. Y'all like this drama. I bet you he won't tell me his mama name so I can call him. I'm giving you something to do. Almost like charity thing. God, I told y'all he was gonna come back. God damn. I want all my original followers, please leave. I'm about to cuss him out. It's really nothing to do. You ain't giving me nothing to do. Like, for real. Like, nothing you can offer can do anything for anybody. It's exactly why you have an issue right now. It's why you're on YouTube, looking on your phone at my picture, trying to figure what else. What else are you going to say? What else? Calling me Whoopi is actually not even a downgrade. Whoopi Goldberg is one of the most famous artists and actresses in this world. She started out as a comedian, and she made it in all the way to one of the most famous actresses in this world. So thank you so much for your compliment. I appreciate it. You're awesome as fuck. You are the greatest. Thank you so much. I appreciate you because she's more famous than anybody you've ever known. And I mean that. She's more famous than the Beatles, especially since you thought of her name first. Then she's more famous than the Beatles. She's more famous than your most famous rock band. You thought of her before you thought of anything else. I didn't get mad. I was just saying, why would you go to a black lady? And you know what? If I were to try to underestimate somebody and it was like a black performer, like black famous artist, I would say like, oh my God, there's really kind of not one. I mean, even Tamala Man. You want to call me Tamala Man? You want to call me Whoopi Goldberg? You want to call me what else? Who else? Who else? Terrence Scott. You want to call me anybody else? Call me, and make sure that you know that either way, this is my show. And all you trying to do is step in on it. Because that's all you are, is a sideline bitch. So call me what you want. What other names you got? Oh, I look like Oprah? Oh my gosh. You just compared me to a billionaire. How awesome are you? Gabrielle Union? Oh, I love me some Gabrielle Union. When I was a kid, I really wish you wasn't with that football player, but sitting right here in my living room. And and some extra loving. Goodness, you got all these names of all these black women. However, you don't have a white one. Not for you. You're going nowhere fast. Shaq. Now, that was one of the most famous basketball players I ever met in my entire life. Now, go ahead. Keep on. Keep on. Keep on. Go ahead. You keep mentioning all these people. For real. Wait a minute. I think you forgot one. I think you forgot, what's her name? Phenomenal woman. Phenomenal truth. Phenomenal woman. What was her name? Oh my gosh. At least she was a poet. At least she was closer to my genre. Maya Angelou. You forgot about her. Did you forget about Maya Angelou? Jay-Z? Oh my gosh. And I am amazed that you know all these black names and yet you're a racist. So yeah, I'm Jay-Z, I'm Ellie Moon, I'm Larry Bird, I'm Shaq, I'm Morgan, I'm all of them. I'm Megan, I'm sorry, I'm all of them. I'm Tom Brady, I'm all of them. All these famous people. I am all of them. But I'm also always a step above you. Because you don't have a fame name to save you. You got about 20 different profiles. And they really kind of don't ever mean a shit. So yeah, I'm all of them. I am all of them in one. And I kind of love it. I love it. The crackhead who always screaming outside my house. Well, I wish I did smoke crack, but you ain't quite proved that yet. And I've been on here for hours. Crackhead smoke, I have to smoke every minute. I know. My daddy was one. So go ahead. Go ahead. I ain't never smoked crack in my life. Well, that's not true. I did try it once, but it wasn't me. But one thing I have to say is I did it in my 20s. I'm 40 now. You are about old enough to not be doing this no more. And yet you cannot find any self-relief without trying to make somebody feel bad about themselves. So go ahead. Keep going. Because the more you dish, the more you get. I ain't scaring you. You scaring your damn self. All I'm saying is, what you give, you get back. Return the sender. So how am I scaring you? And you're the one out here trying to dish the bullshit. So I guess you're scaring your damn self. Keep going. Keep going. Go ahead. I'm still going to sleep well tonight. And you are going to sleep with the nightmares that you have every night. So keep going. Keep going. Ooh, you came up with another one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Turtle Power. Oh, that's so cute. And you shall live with that. The more facts you try to say are facts, or the more facts you give to yourself. Return to sender. Keep going. Everything you say will be returned back to you. And every negativity you give shall be returned back to you. Return to sender. Keep going. Because every name that you used, I will return to sender it right back to you. And everything you've said, returned right back to you. Keep on going. Mister, it's none of your business. But at least you know my black. And I'm only sipping on wine. Yes. And God made water into wine. Keep going. Jesus made water into wine. Let me correct that. It don't matter what shelf it is. I'm actually a Hennessy drinker, but I gave that up a long time ago because I'm able to give up my habits whenever it pleases me. So keep going. I gave up liquor. Yeah, I took up wine. It's a lot better for the body. Keep going. Go. Go. I mean, if I were to be honest, there's nothing you're doing that's going to hurt anybody but yourself. So keep going. You can't hurt me as much as you try. Because when people come and they try to like spam their page and do stupid shit like that, in all honesty, it doesn't hurt anybody but themselves. And you know, I watched a many of channels that they just upload videos nowadays because they don't want to have to deal with people like this. But if you're not trying to hurt anybody, then why do you call me anything but my name? Why do you keep saying that I'm a racist? Why do you keep saying that I'm this and I'm that? Why do you keep calling me out of anything but my name if you're not trying to hurt anybody? No. If you watched from the beginning of my video, you would know my name. And yet, if you even read the description box, you know my name. And yet, I don't call you anything out of your name. David. Wait, David. Wait. Young man who loves whatever. DK, IDK. I called you your name, what you put on the inbox. So you can stop sounding like a bullshit ass nigga. You can stop. And yes, I can give white people that name. And this is why. Because bullshit is bullshit. If you're not willing to stand up for yourself, I guess you enslaved your own self anyway. And that's exactly who you are. A slave of your own mind. And I stepped out the matrix. So whatever you have to say, it's just kind of like, I don't know, some bottom shit. Relax. Okay, you can call me whatever you want me to. Call me out my name. And one thing you don't know is my name. Because you're lazy as fuck. Lazy as fuck. It's even written in my description box. But you're lazy as fuck. You vowed like real not true. I don't think you true to anybody. That's the feeling I get. I like when I'm talking to you, I feel so much hurt in you. I don't think you could even give it a break. You can't. All you starve for is attention. It's all you're starving for is attention. And you know what? I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. I feel really sorry. Oh, now you know my name. And his show wasn't Oprah. Now you know my name. Wow. You're starving for attention and I'm not with it. No. Wherever you need to go through your inner childhood wounding, go through the mountain instead of over it or around it, or try to downplay somebody so you can feel better. You need to do you need to go through your dark night of the soul, because you're not going to take me down with you. I've already been there. and I ain't going back again. So I hope you end up exactly where you need to be. And this channel is not the one for you. You don't come to logic. You don't come to heart. You don't come to honesty. You don't come into this page and try to wait in my bed. I'm so sorry. I wouldn't sleep with you if you gave good head. You about a nasty motherfucker. Like, inside, outside, and everything. You nasty. You just ain't good. I'm for real. And by the way, I'm celibate. I don't sleep with nobody. So you can take yourself to yourself. So sorry. I'm celibate. I don't sleep with anyone. No one. So, since you took up all my time, you're more than welcome to donate to my page. Otherwise, get off of it. With your crying self. Like, for real. You thirsty as a motherfucker. Just thirsty. For somebody to give you a little bit of attention. I'm on this page. And this is mine. You ain't even got one that anybody want to listen to. And if you do, I suggest you go have listeners on your own page. Try to come to mine. Try to disrupt what I've got going. That shit don't make no sense. Not even on your best day. Honestly, if you were the last person on earth that wants to watch my page, I'll still click off. This is Ace of Wands, the Hierophant. And thank you so much for coming to Logic Tarot. I hope to see you soon.